The story originated from Africa, most likely from the southern part of Africa, maybe around 100 to 150 years ago. This story has a lot of importance in the community because it creates a good message to people, right? So the story goes that there's this guy called Mamad, and he's known in his village to be the man who doesn't speak lie. He never utters a single lie in his life. And news spread, and one day it reached the king, and the king summoned Mamad to see if how true is the story. And Mamad went to the palace, and the king as summoned, and he says, "Your Majesty, I'm already here as summoned." So the king was saying, "I heard that you've never lied." Mamad said, "That is true, Your Majesty. I've never lied in my life." So it was interesting, and the king said, "Okay, let's see. Why don't you come and see me 2 weeks from now?" So Mamad left, and in these 2 weeks, the king had to think of a plan to trick Mamad to make him to lie, right? So 2 weeks passed, and Mamad came as promised and stood in front of the king. And to the king said, "Your Majesty, I'm here as summoned. Please let me know what I should be doing." And the king says, "Meet me at the ranch." So the king and Mamad went to the ranch, and the king was, saddling up. He was going for hunting. So before he went to the hunting, he told Mamad. Now here's the thing. He put his left foot on a stirrup. The stirrup is like a flat piece of thing that goes on the side of the saddle, where we can step on it and climb on the horse. So the king's left foot was on the stirrup, and his right foot was on the ground. With this position, he told Mamad, "Go to my queen, go to the summer palace, and tell my queen that he'll be coming over after hunting and to prepare a huge feast, and in that feast he or Mamad will be also part of it." So Mamad agreed and went on, okay? But the king did not put his right foot up on the other stirrup, which means he didn't climb the horse. He get down from the horse. He didn't go for hunting. That was the trick, right? So Mamad went to the queen, and he says, "The Majesty has summoned me to tell you that maybe he will be coming, he may be going for hunting. Maybe after that he will be coming over for lunch, and maybe I might be joining both you and Majesty for lunch." And the queen was perplexed and asking, "Why are you saying all this? I mean, is he really coming or not?" And Mamad was saying, "My queen, I'm not sure, because when I left, the king's left foot was on the stirrup, and I did not see whether he sat on the horse and left for hunting. So I cannot say for sure that if he's actually coming for lunch or if he's actually left for hunting." And he came back. Mamad told that and came back. The next day, the king summoned Mamad and says, "Mamad, I did not go for hunting, and it was a lie, and you told a lie." And he laughed about that. And at that time, the queen came in and told the king everything that what Mamad has said. So the king was ashamed for what he has done, and has henceforth agreed that this, in his country, in his kingdom, Mamad is known as the man who never lied. So this story has a lot of importance. The fact remains, especially even for modern times like now, on how we convey things to people. We should be very cautious when we convey a message to another person. The perspective has to be as it is, right? If we would have said otherwise, then chances are we would make a false statement inadvertently. So this is a very good story, and something that we should spread to the children. And yeah, that ends the story. I hope you enjoyed it. So please stay tuned for more. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe. Till the next time, thank you. Stay tuned.